I am back, and let me apologize now if I'm looking down. That is because I just finished the last video of my ear stretching, and I'm taking the tape off of the half-inch tunnels. So, story time. I don't know if you guys ever watched my flaws and all video, where I was talking about a couple flaws that I had that I'm a little insecure about, whatever. Because, I like to keep it real with y'all, You can't be out here on YouTube and you being fake. Like, you can't do that. So, for my birthday this year, okay, let me backtrack. My 30th birthday, 2013, when I turned 30, I had an unfortunate event happen to me on my birthday night. It was on the 14th, so today would have been 3 years. But I was, getting danced on and all that. All the girls we went out with, we were partying and dancing, and somewhere along the line, somebody lost their balance, and we all toppled over like some damn dominoes. So yeah, my ass was on the bad end of it, and I hit the dance floor face first and broke my tooth. I'll put a picture in here somewhere. I'll figure out how to do it. So yeah, that's what happened, and I had a broken tooth all right here. It was like almost half of it was gone. So it took me almost 3 years to be able to get this mess fixed. So this year I was like, you know what, L'Oreal, you just have to suck it up, pay for it, get it done. So that's what I did. So I found me a dentist here in Atlanta because I didn't have one here. So I go and they check me out, they x-ray me, and they tell me, you're going to need a root canal. Now, mind you, I've never had a root canal, and I know I'm not the only one out there in the world that hears horror stories about root canals. I've always heard that they are the worst pain ever in life. And I was like, dang, a root canal in the front of your mouth, though? Like, really? But whatever, I let it go. I dealt with it. Whatever. So I was like, fine, if I got to get a root canal, whatever, I'll do it. So, she comes back and she tells me, okay, well, with your insurance, she was like, we're still trying to figure out one more part of the price. We're trying to get in touch with your insurance company now. She's like, it'll be a minute. So I'm sitting there like 20 minutes waiting for this female to come back in here. So she was like, okay. She was like, the total is going to be $1,600. And I was like, that's with the insurance? She's like, yes. I was like, oh no. I was like, I came in here prepared to pay no more than $400 to get a crown. I didn't know nothing about no root canal. And she was like, well, she's like, I do understand. She was like, you can reschedule an appointment. And at that point, I was like, girl, I ain't coming back. Bye. So yeah, I went home a little discouraged, like, dang, I wanted my tooth to be fixed by my birthday. Blase. So that didn't happen. I chilled for a minute, and then she called me back like a week later, and she was like, okay, well, it's $250 up front. And I was like, really? I can do that. $250? I'm cool with that. If we making payments, okay, then I'm good with that. Like, I don't have no problem making no payments. So that's what I did. I scheduled an appointment, and I went and got this root canal, right? And when I tell you, it's not what people say it is, guys. Root canal is not bad. Of course, if you're not good with shots, I am a baby when it comes to shots. But after having 2 kids, all them blood works and shots that they give you during pregnancy, I'm good with shots now. I'm fine with it. So they give me the shot in my mouth, all up here. She gave me between 6 to 8 shots up under there, right? And when I tell you, that first one didn't feel good, but once the medicine go in there, the other shots you don't feel them. You just feel her moving around in your mouth, or he or she or whatever you use. Sorry about the water, guys. So I'm cool or whatever. After that, I'm numb. My face feel like it's fat as hell. All that business. So they set up and they do the root canal in like 20 minutes. I just feel a lot of jerking around and them sucking away the spit and all that extra or whatever. And then they do the mold of my teeth or whatever for my crown. Now this is where we have a problem. After we're done with the root canal and everything, She comes in, she was like, okay, we're gonna put your temporary in. She told me the guidelines for having a temporary crown in. She's like, you're probably gonna have to wait for about 3 weeks for your permanent crown to come. I'm like, okay, cool. I have been looking at videos on YouTube of like crowns, temporary crowns, procedures of root canals, blase blase. Everybody's temporary crown looked fine. It comes to mine, she files it down, she put it in my mouth, look at it, take it back out, file it down, make it look as normal to my size and my bite so it wouldn't like be so bad. It's already bigger than what it needs to be as far as like thick, but for whatever reason, she told me that that's what they do. I don't know. So she finally gives me the mirror, guys. And when I tell you she gave me that mirror and I looked up, I wanted to cuss at this woman so bad. But I kept having to remind myself, L'Oreal, this is a temporary. Now my permanent crown come back like this, we're going to have a problem. So I'm going to show you guys, right? I'm sorry, I'm still cleaning up here. Still cleaning up. Got my case with my tunnels and plugs. So yeah, I'm going to show y'all what it is, right? Let me get my camera right. Let me get it right. Okay, so it's this tooth right here that was broken, right? It is colored wrong. It's like yellowish brown. There's like one random white spot in it. It's weird. So, okay. You see? Look at that. It's so yellow. I don't understand. Like, can somebody please explain to me why this temporary crown is off color, right? So I'm like, you know what, whatever. It took me a day to get used to it. I still feel it because it's thicker. It sticks out here more than my tooth. So I feel it. And the back of it is thicker than what, our normal teeth are. I don't care for this. I cannot wait to get it out. It's only been a week since I got this mess done. But, like I said, the root canal wasn't bad. The aftermath wasn't fun because since it was right here in the front, the pain, whenever I would have to take my medicine for the pain, my nose, all on the inside of my nose was sore and my mouth was like swollen for hours. It was so bad. And I had all this purple stuff all over my lips. Like, it was terrible, guys. It was bad. And my nose is still sore. When I press on it, you can still feel where it's sore, like my gums. Oh, Jesus. The tooth itself, it's so weird. All I know is my permanent better not be bad. I'm not somebody who gets upset, and raise my voice. They will hear from me if this tooth is bad. They got 2 more weeks. It's only been a week since I got this mess done. 2 more weeks, and then we're going to have an issue. When I see this tooth, I promise you it better be good. It better be good. But anyway, that is my rant about dental work. As far as the root canal, guys, I know a lot of us, we get told we're going to get something done and we go looking it up on YouTube and on the internet to figure out how it feels, what the procedure is. They give you shots wherever your tooth is that you get in the root canal. They put shots around it to numb it up, and then they go in and they take all the dead nerves out of the inside of your tooth, and then they put some type of they drill it and then they clean it out, and then they put some type of, I don't know if it's cement or whatever it is, to fill it in, and then they shave your tooth down to a really tiny little piece of something just for the crown to fit over it. Otherwise than that, the actual procedure itself is quick. I was in and out of there in an hour, but the procedure itself was about 20 to 30 minutes. That's with the medicine and the molding for my permanent crown, my temporary crown. Everything was done within 30 to 35 minutes at the most. Most of the time, I'm just sitting in the office waiting to get called to the back. But I was in and out of there in an hour. So it's not bad, guys. Don't freak out about a root canal. I know some of you had them. Some people had bad horror stories. Mine wasn't bad. I went to a great doctor, except for this off-colored mess. I don't know. I can't wait to show y'all the full permanent. I can smile again, guys. I haven't smiled in 3 years. When I tell you it's awkward for me to smile now, I don't know how to smile. Like, normally I just, closed mouth smile. Now I don't know how to smile. It's awkward, right? Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna do another video on this. It looked like I did a basket weave from the side. It looked nice, right? Except for that. It looked like it's good, right? I'm gonna show y'all. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be in like 2 seconds. Bye.